up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going through the takeaways of Day 5 of Detroit Lions Training Camp Part 2. Let's get it started. Welcome everybody to another video. Glad you guys are here. We're back with the observations from Day 5. So I told you guys we were going to be a little bit later when there was going to be a Part 2, because in the first part it was basically just a participation report because I had to do it kind of early. But now that we're back, we can go through the observations and go through the play-by-play. Detroit Lions took off the pads. They wanted to have an up-tempo practice with not like live hitting today. So it was all about the skill positions. It's about the receivers, the running backs, the quarterbacks, the defensive backs. That's what it was about today. It was about those guys. Offensive line, defensive line, sure, just a little bit less. It was really about those skill positions getting an opportunity to shine. So there's some really interesting takeaways here and observations from today. Plus, we get to see a little bit of play-by-play from each quarterback. So we're going to start off with our takeaways first, and then we'll get into the play-by-play at the end. Let's start off by position. Okay, let's do this by position. We're going to first start off with the running back group. Now, today at the running back position, we didn't see DeAndre Swift, right? DeAndre Swift was out of practice. So was Bo Scarborough. So it's been Kerryon Johnson and Ty Johnson who have been splitting the load in the backfield. We know Jonathan Williams also mixes in there as well. The Detroit Lions have some running backs, right? They got Wes Hills. They still have some guys, but there are two major injuries in the running back group. Kerryon Johnson had arguably the play of the day with his over-the-shoulder catch on a bomb that put the Detroit Lions at the 1-yard line in their situations, which we will get into a little bit later. We also saw Jason Huntley getting some opportunities as a punt returner, and I guess on Friday, he botched all 3 punt returns. Well, today he had none of those, so that's good. Moving on to the wide receiver position, we saw Marvin Jones Jr. continue to have his great day in training camp. Marvin Jones Jr. has been really good throughout this point, and he seems to just catch everything thrown his way. But the report is that he was overshadowed by Quintez Cephus, as Quintez Cephus was basically unstoppable today. For the second string, made some huge plays. And for the third string, no one could even guard him. Quintez Cephus has continued to ball out in training camp. He has been getting his name out there a ton. Sure, because he's a rookie, but also because he's playing really, really well. And you'll see that in the play-by-play as we go through it. Quintez Cephus, man, I'm telling you, this guy's going to make the team. He has the hands, he has the focus. There's not a lack of focus in his game, and that's what I love about Quintez Cephus. May not be the most fast player, may not be the most athletic player, but if you need a guy that can catch the football consistently, it's Quintez Cephus. At the tight end position, we see all T.J. Hockenson versus Tracy Walker and J-Rod Curse, guys like that as, the main battles of the day. And I guess that's must-watch right now is Tracy Walker versus T.J. Hockenson. And Hockenson continues to be great, and it's something that just gets forgotten to talk about. Day in and day out through training camp, T.J. Hockenson has been really, really good. He's just like last year, but he's a lot stronger and way more physical. We know he put in that work this offseason with George Kittle to get kind of big. So when you see a guy like T.J. Hockenson, you can see that he's a bigger guy, and Hockenson continues to be unstoppable on offense for the Detroit Lions. And I'm telling you, man, this offense is scary, man. I mean, it is really scary. Staying on the offensive side of the ball, we have offensive line. Jonah Jackson continues to start at right guard. We saw Dea Bushi and Kenny Wiggins taking second-string units, second-string reps, and Logan Stenberg taking snaps as the backup center for the Detroit Lions. They want to have everybody be able to play multiple positions on that offensive line and be comfortable if they have to. Now moving to the defense side of the ball, we talked about Trey Flowers earlier today praising Taylor Decker on his footwork and foot speed, and that's great. And then he moved back to the linebacker position. Now apparently Tavai hasn't had the fastest start to training camp, but he almost had, again, the play of the day, at least for the defense side of the ball, on an interception. He was in the right position. He read Matthew Stafford really, really well. And I'm telling you, Tavai is improving in pass coverage really, really fast. He read Matthew Stafford's eyes well, jumped the route, but the ball went right through his hand. So he did not come up with an interception. But he was in position. That's great. Jared Davis, Jelani Tavai, they had a couple of blitzes working in for Matt Patricia. And they said, hey, we're not going to give away much strategy, but this will be exciting to see on Sundays. I think Matt Patricia's got a plan. Matt Patricia's got something up his sleeve, and we're about to see it. At the cornerback position, Amani continues to be, well, Amani. I mean, at this point, Amani Oruwariye has been doing some great things, and it's kind of become the usual. He was one of the top 2 cornerbacks today because Jeffrey Okudah was out, as well as Desmond Trufant of Team Drills. So Amani Oruwariye got that opportunity, and once again, he played well. He's in position to have an interception, but he dropped it. But I'm telling you, man, Amani's in the right place at the right time a lot. Don't be shocked if he starts week 1 because, hey, he's balling out right now. And then Darryl Roberts, who also had to start today, which is a good opportunity for him because that could be reality at some point during the season. Continuing down at the safety position, Will Harris got a lot of first-team reps, not really to take anything away from Tracy Walker because Walker's been good, but instead to give Will Harris an opportunity closer to the line, more in the box for Lions defense. I told you guys with the addition of Duron Harmon, that was going to help Will Harris because that could be more of his role, and that's where he was better at Boston College. You give him that role in the Lions defense, he's going to improve a lot. Now, he does play at deep safety times when Tracy Walker and guys like that are in, but I'm telling you guys, if you look at Will Harris, when he is closer to the line of scrimmage, he's going to be a big threat there. And then on special teams, they didn't kick any field goals in the situational drills, but Jack Fox did have the first punt of the day, which could be the starter, at least have the upper leg right now. So there you go. Get it, upper leg, because they're punters. All right, now let's get into play-by-play of each offensive group, and I'll see you guys there. What is up, everybody? Welcome in to Detroit Lions training camp. This is a live inside look. Yes, this is Lions training camp. Okay, what are you thinking? You think this is just me outside playing football? No, this is Lions training camp. But it's late at night for some reason. I don't know, the reports came out hours ago, but for some reason it's at night. Never mind that. Let's look into Detroit Lions training camp. We're going to have Matthew Stafford leading the first group, the first team offense out there. DeAndre Swift will not be there. Neither will be Bo Scarborough. And we're going to have no pads. It's a 2-minute drill for the Detroit Lions. They have a minute 43 on the clock, no timeouts, and they got to lead their team down the field. Matthew Stafford leading the first group. Then we're going to see Chase Daniel lead the second group. And apparently David Blau's leading the third group in a different scenario. They changed the scenario. Why'd you guys change it for him? Don't you guys know David Blau's the future? I guess not. Can we at least get clips of him? Okay. Let's get right into this thing, man. We have a good show for you guys, but it's going to be fast, and you guys know that's my specialty. Let's get into it. All right, let's get this thing started. You can see the focus and determination in the players. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go. First down. Matthew Stafford's over in the middle. That's caught. That's a great route. That's a great route. You can see the technique there. Here we go. Next play. Matthew Stafford's got it, and he whiffed. Why is that guy on the... Who is that? Wait a minute. I've never even seen that guy in practice. Okay, next down. Oh, my gosh. Matthew... Whose fault is that? Okay, next play. Oh, deep catch over the middle. That's Kenny Galladay. You can see the technique by Kenny Galladay. He's been great for a long time. Deep pass. That's Carry-On. Subbing in for DeAndre Swift, man. He's taking advantage. Now we got it from the 1-yard line. And what in the world? We got to see a replay of that. Wow. Yeah, he just tore everything in his body. Okay, we got second down from the goal line, and he's out of bounds. Marvin, what are you doing? Okay, last chance from the end zone. Matthew Stafford throws, and oh, pause that. Touchdown. What a grab. Now we got Chase Daniel leading the second group here. We got a deep little pass over the right side and it's caught. And for some reason, he walked out of bounds. There was no defenders. Next down, we got a deep pass over the middle. And finally, we got the third play. And he's taking a shot. Oh, my goodness. That was Lions training camp, y'all. Thank you, Pat, for watching, and I'm out.